We'll soon see. Welcome to Puckett Fieldhouse, Fayette, Missouri, campus of Central Methodist University. It is Heart of America Tournament Cup postseason tournament action. Semifinal ball game tonight. As the Evangel Crusaders are in town, and they have one of the two wins against Central this year. Evangel comes in 20-10 on the season, 17-7 in the Heart, and they have been receiving votes. They're not in the poll, but if the poll was extended beyond 25, they would probably be in the top 30. But that is not the way it goes. They're not in the top 25, but they are receiving votes for your Central Methodist University Eagles. They're 29-2 on the season, 22-2 in conference regular season champions. And they're coached by Mike Davis. The head coach of Evangel is Megan Luzinger. The conference championship would be Monday night. That's what they're playing for to get into that ball game. If Central were to win, it would be here. If Evangel wins, it will be on the road somewhere. So we're about set to go. We have a little over 2 minutes to go before the prayer and national anthem. As we get ready to go, I will give you some information that I have found out about some of the players for Central, and I will tell you that all of the players that won individual postseason awards are in the gym here tonight. Player of the Year is Mercedes Jefflow for the Lady Eagles. Newcomer of the Year is Lene Rodney for the Lady Eagles. Coach of the Year is Mike Davis of the Lady Eagles. On the Evangel side, they have the Defensive Player of the Year in Lexi Vaught, and they have the newcomer of the Freshman of the Year, Alexis Coffin. So those are the postseason awards, and they're all here tonight. But I'll give you some Heart of America stat information as we go along. Individual scoring in the Heart. Mercedes Jefflow is leading the conference with a 19.6 scoring average. Number 2 is Lene Rodney at 17.5 points per ball game. Field goal percentage. Rodney is second at 47.8, and Jefflow is fourth at 43.3. On the steals per game, Mercedes Jefflow is first with 4.15 steals per ball game. Lexi Vaught for Evangel is second at 3.60. Then Lene Rodney is third, 2.43. Crimson Jones is fourth, 2.36. So 3 of the top 5 in steals per game will be wearing the white uniforms tonight. Total rebounds per ball game, Lexi Vaught is fourth in that at 7.73. And assists per ball game, Mercedes Jefflow is number 1 at 5.41. Lexi Vaught is number 3, 4.27, and Sadie Chisholm is number 5. So we're about set for the we're going to have the prayer and then the national anthem. And then
protect them from injury and harm. Help us to honor you today in all we do, on and off the court, and make us witnesses to your glory. In Christ's name we pray. Amen.
All right, we're just about set for the for the introduction of the starting lineups for all of this as we try and get everything kind of set up, reset-wise. So we're going to go to get the – there you go. Up on your screen comes the lineup for Evangel, and we'll help you out with those. A 5'9" senior from Crane, Missouri, number 10, Lexi Vaught. Leading scorer, Defensive Player of the Year. A 5'5" senior guard from Crane, Missouri, number 11, Kylie Moore. A 5'10" sophomore guard from Walnut Grove, number 15, Bailey Harmon. Number 21 is a 5'10" freshman out of Wichita, Kansas, Alexa Cawthon. She's the Freshman of the Year in the Heart. And a 5'10" senior forward from Crane, Missouri, number 23, Emma Lander. And now your starting lineups. For your home standing, 29-2, Lady Eagles. A 5'11" senior guard out of Compton, California, number 0, Mercedes Jefflow. A 5'10" senior guard from Long Beach, California, number 11, Cheyenne Allen. A 5'11" senior forward from Flora, Illinois, number 22, Crimson Jones. A 5'9" senior guard from Peekskill, New York, number 23, Lene Rodney. And number 32, a 6'1" senior forward out of Helsinki, Finland, Gloria Mulumba. Those are your starters. So number 1 in the conference against number 4. Mike Davis, head coach, 18th season. Assistant coaches Remy Laurie, Shavonda Price, and Kurt Riley. Here's what's in this ball game for Evangel. A win gets them to the championship game, and that would get them on the road, if they could win the championship game, to the other automatic bid to the national tournament. They have to win this, they have to win the other. For Central, here's what's on the line for them. If they win tonight and the championship on Monday, then they are the regular season champions, they are the postseason champions, and the team that comes in second in the conference will get the second automatic bid. And the other thing on the line for the Lady Eagles want to break the school record for wins in a season. That record is 30. They are at 29 right now. So if they could win this one and then come back and win on Monday, they will break the school record for wins before they go to the national tournament. So we're just about set to go. We got everything up on the screen. There you go. And Evangel wins the tip. This is Kylie Moore with it. Lander down the right side. Can't find anywhere to go. Back at it comes to Moore. She gets to the corner. This is Lander again. Inside it goes. Tipped around as they try to get it inside, and it's tipped out of there, and Cheyenne Allen comes out with a basketball. Crimson Jones, Lene Rodney, Mercedes Jefflow back to Rodney. She pins her man against her, puts it up and in, and it's 2-0 for the Lady Eagles. 3 players from Crane. On the starting lineup, ball's knocked out of bounds, and it looks like our scoreboard's not working right now. So let's do this, as I will help take care of that. That was 15, Bailey Harmon. Saw her play in high school. This is Emma Lander. Shot up, no good. Jones with a rebound. Mercedes Jefflow with 2. 5-0 after that 3. We're having some problems with our scoreboard right now. We're trying to get that squared up. In the corner, back out. This is Lander. Skips it across to Coffin. In the corner, shot on the way, no good. Tipped around, and it ends up in Malumba's hands. She gets it ahead to Jefflow. 1-on-3. That'll slow her a little bit, but not a lot. Jones from the free throw line. Jumper can't go. Malumba with a rebound. Puts it on the floor, kicks it out. Rodney's got a 3 on the way. Halfway down, spins out. And Harmon with a rebound. Emma Lander with her first points. 5-2, 7:45 to go. We'll get the scoreboard updated in just a second for you. Malumba underneath is called for a travel. I thought she was going to get the basket and the foul, shoot a free throw, but she's called for a travel instead. Bailey Harmon with a shot from outside. It goes halfway down and comes back out. Rodney from the corner with a 3. Can't get it to go. 2 Lady Eagles fight for it. Ends up in Crimson Jones' hands. Her first points of the ball game. In the lane, spin. That's Vaught to put it up. Can't get it to go. Or rather, that was Vaught. And a miss on the other end. Harmon with a rebound. Ahead to Vaught. She's the leading scorer. She's going to take it right to Jefflow. And a foul will be called. And to the line will go Lexi Vaught. So Vaught at the free throw line, going to shoot a pair. First one is good. That makes it 7-3. Second free throw is good, 7-4. There goes Malumba to the basket. This time she's going to get the basket and a foul. 9-4. First 2 points for Gloria Malumba. Four of the 5 starters have already scored for Central. Second free throw up, no good. And Vaught with a rebound. Gets it up. This is Harmon. Going to drive down the lane, kick it to the corner. This is Kylie Moore. Or rather, that's Brianna Votes into the ball game. 5'9" sophomore from Olpe, Kansas. And there's down the lane, and we'll have a blocking foul called on Crimson Jones. Scoreboard's now up to date. Votes with a shot, no good. Malumba with a rebound, gets it over to Jefflow, and up the court comes Mercedes Jefflow. Rebounded by Rodney as it was almost a tie-up, but not exactly, and there's a timeout called. And with a score 11-4, we'll let you listen to and hear from the dance team if they do something. There they go. All right, we're back. 5:52 to go, first period, 11-4 in favor of the Eagles. As Kylie Moore looks up the floor, tries to bring it up against Veronica Preciado, who's just into the ball game. There's Lene Rodney with a steal. Tried to throw it, keep it inbounds by throwing it behind her back, but she steps on the sideline, and so it will go back to Evangel. They're going to have to figure out how much time to put back on the clock because the shot clock was reset, and they'll have to go back to their what they think it'll be, and they're going to say it's 22. So Vaught to inbound the ball. As now they're going to talk about it a little bit more as to how much Evangel takes a quick time, gets a quick word from their assistant coach over there. Their assistant coaches are Alan Wilson, Paige Wilson, and Dan Matthews. As now they're talking about how much time to have, and they're going to look like they're going to stick with 22 for shot clock. This is Votes with the basketball. And into the ball game is Sadie Chisholm, and it goes out of bounds off of her, and it'll be Eagle basketball. Jones into Jeff Lowe. Crimson Jones in the corner, Lene Rodney. Skips it all the way across to Jeff Lowe. She thought about a three. Jones doesn't think about it. She just takes it. It's tipped around. Malumba ends up with it. Back out to Jeff Lowe. She's going to drive down the lane, cuts, puts it up, spins it, and gets it to go. 13-4, Mercedes Jeff Lowe. She's got 5. Lene Rodney's got 4. Chisholm not across half court. Now she is. Gets it to Vaught. She goes left, bumps into Malumba, and there'll be a foul on Gloria Malumba out that far away from the basket. 5:06. That is foul number 3 on the Lady Eagles. Alexis Cawthon back into the ball game. And Sadie Chisholm checks out. Moore. Harmon. Vaught. Oh, and there will be a second foul on Gloria Malumba. And it'll be out of bounds, and that's number 4 on the her second foul. And quickly into the ball game is Ashley Martin, and Gloria Malumba will go sit for a while with her 2 fouls. Next foul will put Evangel into the bonus. And quickly in, checking in is Desi Ennis checks in, junior out of Purdy, Missouri. That's Cawthon in the corner, freshman of the year. Jeff Lowe knocks her pass down, and it goes out of bounds, and they say it goes off of Alexis Cawthon. And another turnover. 13-4 is our score. And Jeff Lowe brings it up. Rodney. Martin just into the ball game. Preciado has it. Jeff Lowe down the lane, kicks it corner. That's Rodney. She's going to drive to the hoop, steps through, spins it and in. Off the glass and in, 15-4, and Rodney's got 6. This is Moore trying to get it across, finally does. Double team now, gets it to Vaught. She's their leading scorer. There's a nice pass on the baseline. And a missed jumper by Cawthon. And a long pass is picked up by Vaught. That's what she does really well. And there will be an offensive foul called on Lexi Vaught. As Mercedes Jeff Lowe stood her ground, stood still, got bumped into. So there's the offensive foul. 4:02 to go here in period number 1. There goes Preciado across, and she's going to be called for an offensive foul. She tried to pass it, but her momentum took her into Vaught, and a turnover. And that's a non-shooting foul, offensive foul, so they're not going to shoot bonus, but they're into bonus from here on out for the rest of the period on the next foul. Common foul, as Cawthon has it. Moore, right corner, top of the key, it goes to Ennis. Can't go anywhere against Jefflow. Inside it goes to Votes. Votes against Martin. Martin's got long arms and gets her out of there. Almost a steal and then a turnover. Ennis tried to get it out of trouble and passed it too far and too hard, and it goes into the central bench. And we got another sub getting ready to check in. Courtney Austin gets ready to check in, a 5'6" freshman out of Buffalo, Missouri. As Evangel, Coach Lusinger keeps trying to find the right combination of players as she's played a bunch so far. Martin, backdoor cut, but the ball's knocked away. Votes has it, gives it to Vaught, who throws a bullet pass down into the corner. Jumper on the way from there, skims out, no good. That was by Austin. She missed, and this is Votes going toward the basket. Can't get it to go. Gets her own rebound, puts it up, can't get it to go. 3 Eagles fight for it, and Rodney comes out with it, but it's knocked off her leg out of bounds.
Substitutions for Evangel. Number 15, Bailey Harmon. Number 23, Emma Lander.
Harmon and Lander re-enter the ball game. Votes and Cawthon go out. Evangel with the basketball. Haven't scored in a little while. Get it in. That's Vaught. She goes right past the double team, and Jefflow blocks her shot from behind. Here's Martin going down there. She tries to put a move on, and she's fouled by Bailey Harmon as she goes to the basket. Her first personal foul, third team foul, and Ashley Martin will go to the free throw line. Martin on the season, a 77% free throw shooter. She makes the first. 16-4. Second one, back of the rim, no good. Rebound to Austin. Here comes Vaught on the run. Into the corner, almost a travel. Nice catch and stop by Austin. 3-pointer on the way, no good. By Vaught, rebounded. And an offensive foul called on Veronica Preciado, as the rebound was by Ashley Martin. Got it up ahead of the pack, but Preciado's called, and that's her second personal foul. So Malumba's got 2, Preciado's got 2. And Cheyenne Allen checks back in, and Veronica Preciado will check out. Moore with the basketball. Allen strips her of the ball, but she gets it back. Vaught ahead to Harmon. Back to Vaught straight away. She takes a couple of steps, can't go anywhere. Inside it goes to Lander. She goes lane side, puts it up, can't get it to go. Tipped, and it comes back inbound. Saved nicely there by Moore. To the basket, laying it up and in. Emma Lander, 5'10" senior. Jefflow to the baseline. Rodney cuts the basket, puts it up, can't get it to go. It's tipped around and knocked back out. Allen gets it. Jefflow left side, 3 on the way, no good. Rim. Martin tips it into Allen's hands. Back to Martin. She's underneath, puts it up, and gets it to go. Ashley Martin. Her first points of the ball game, 18-6 with 1:38 to go. Harmon. Kylie Moore. And there will be a travel as she took one extra step trying to do a pivot out through there, spin out of the way, but she turns the ball over. Sadie Chisholm back into the ball game. Kylie Moore checks out. Chisholm, a 5'4" freshman out of Hartville. Natalia Spiegel checks in. Crimson Jones is going to go catch a quick breath on the sideline. 1.5 minutes, 1:30 to go here in the opening period. 18-6. Eagles, both ball games this year between these two teams were close. Evangel won here at Central. Central won at Evangel later on in the year. Martin with a little push-off, gets away with it. Shot won't go, tipped around. And Vaught comes out with it to Harmon. She spins on Allen. Inside it goes. Jumper won't go as Lander missed it. Jefflo with it, and she's tripped out by half court unintentionally, but it is a foul, and it's going to go on Vaught, and that's her second personal foul. Team foul number 4. So Martin will bring it in. That could be a big foul there because Vaught's their leading scorer at 13.1. She's also their leading assist person and steal person for Evangel. Martin going to run the point. Jefflo. Back and forth. Gets away with a bump. Spiegel underneath. Goes underneath the basket. Lays it up and in. And a travel as the ball came into Chisholm. And Allen and Martin were waiting for her, and she didn't see them. Turned around, took a step, didn't get the ball on the floor fast enough, and she's called for a travel violation, and that's turnover number 7 in the ball game. Rodney spins, left hand, lays it off the glass, and good. 22-6 with 38 to go. 9-second differential between play clock and game clock, and Vaught goes to the basket, and it looks like a foul on Spiegel, and it'll be 2 free throws for Lexi Vaught. She's a 75.4% free throw shooter, averages 13.1 points per ball game. So it's Martin, Spiegel, Rodney, Jefflo, and Allen on the floor. And checking into the ball game, Alexis Roach, a 5'out", 5'8" freshman from Farmington, Arkansas. Checking into the ball game, Sam Caruth. She's a 5'10" senior from Las Vegas, Nevada. Martin checks out. Caruth is a three-point shooter. First free throw by Vaught is good. 3 points in the ball game for her. 22-7. Second free throw in the air. Back of the rim, no good. Rodney wins the chase down for that as she and Lander were after it. And Jefflo brings it up. 2 seconds difference between shot clock and game clock. So Lady Eagles are going to have to get a shot off before the end of it. Jefflo's going to run it down. It's at 15 right now and rolling. Behind the back, splits the defense, tries to pass it to Caruth. Too high, out of bounds. 7.1, shot clock goes off, game clock, and here comes Taylor Victorine into the ball game. We're going to take a commercial at the end of this. Chisholm gets a shot off at the buzzer, doesn't go, and there's the score at the end of the first period of play. It is Central 22, Evangel 7. We're going to take a 30-second break. Oh, no, we're not. We're going to watch the dance team do their thing here, so we're fine. All right, we're doing a little extra production work in that timeout, so I apologize if you heard us talking in the background. Lady Eagle basketball, period number 2, 22-7. Lady Eagles, as I will look back at the scores of the games earlier this year and give those to you in just a second. Spiegel with it underneath. Looks for somebody, gets it back. Jefflo around a Spiegel pick. Tries to get it inside. It's kicked. So it will be back as I look for Evangel defeated the Lady Eagles here at Puckett Fieldhouse 89-84. And then later on in the year, the Eagles went down to Evangel and beat them 92-84 86. So, high-scoring, close ball games. Jones back in, goes to the hoop, puts it up, can't get it to go. Vaught with a rebound, gets it to Harmon. Over to Moore, who's going to run it up the floor. Harmon inside, going for the steal, not getting it. And leaving all alone was Lander, and she blows the bunny inside as it rolls off the rim. So it stays 22-7. Here comes Jefflow. Step back. Spiegel. Yeah, Victorine thought about it because she shot one from there the other night and got it to go. Nice save by Cheyenne Allen. Gets it to Crimson Jones, and they're going to call a foul inside on Crimson Jones for a push-off on the rebound. Her second, so 3 players for Central now with 2 fouls. First foul of period number 2. This is Harmon bringing it up. Jefflow on her. Moore. Inside it goes to Lander. And there's the 3rd foul on Crimson Jones. Preciado's got 2. Malumba's got 2. And Jones now has 3. And Rodney with a short break back into the ball game. That's team foul number 2 as the official stops it for something. I still only have 1 foul up on the scoreboard, but that's okay. Deep 3, no good. Doesn't draw anything. That was by Alexis Cawthon. There's a 3 by Jefflow on the way. No good. And Cawthon with a rebound. Harmon into the corner. Vaught playing with 2 fouls. Moore double teamed. Still going to be double teamed as Allen's all over her, and Victorine just reaches in and takes it away from her. Taylor Victorine. Jefflow. Down the lane is Rodney. She goes to the basket, lays it up and in. Rodney with 10 in the ball game now. First player in double figures. Vaught going to go. Pulls up. Decides, passes over to Lander instead, and she puts it up and in. Nice pass. 24-9 is the score. 8 minutes to go here in period number 2. From Puckett Fieldhouse on the campus of Central Methodist University. Rodney pulls up, banks it in. She looks for contact, but she pulls up when she's in danger of a charging foul, offensive foul. And she puts it in. She's got 12. She's got 12 of the 26. Inside it goes. Spiegel knocks it away a little bit, and Lander's going to pick up a foul as she drives to the baseline, and that will be Natalia Spiegel's second foul. Everybody's got 2 fouls right now. Third team foul. Ashley Martin back in. Brianna Vogt back in. Also Courtney Austin into the ball game. And number 5, who we don't have on a roster, so we'll see. That's Martin who had it. Vaught knocked it away, but it ends up in Rodney's hands, and here comes Jefflow on the run. She's going to go right to the basket. Puts it up too hard, but there's Martin with a rebound, put back in. She's got 5 in the ball game. The lead's 28-9. Jefflow with a steal. Take it in, lay it up and in. She's got 7 in the game, and we'll have another timeout called. And we'll see who calls that one. They're pointing toward the central bench. Coach Davis is asking exactly what the situation is because I don't think he wanted a timeout. He's looking at it, and he think he's got one whether he likes it or not. We'll keep it here and see what goes on as the officials are talking about it. So we'll see if it's a 30-second timeout. We'll go ahead with whatever it is, and we'll take a 30-second break as we get it queued up here.
Buy a used car, how do you know that hasn't been in an accident? Experienced water damage or worse have major engine problems. This is Kyle Wymuth with WK. Here, all pre-owned vehicles less than 10 years old and under 100,000 miles come standard with peace of mind, wrapped up inside a 6-month, 6,000-mile powertrain warranty. And because we sell more vehicles than anyone in West Central Missouri, we get more quality trades, so we don't have to shop the used car auctions. For used car peace of mind, visit WK in Sedalia, Boonville, and at WKFamily.com.
While we were away, it's a technical foul of some sort, and they've got 2 fouls up on the board for Mercedes Jefflow now. So she had a technical foul, and Evangel went to the free throw line and made both free throws. And it will be Evangel basketball as Vaught made both free throws. She's got 5 points in the ball game, and now Bailey Harmon with it. So Jefflow's got 2 fouls. Preciado's got 2 fouls. 2 people guarding Votes. She spins on Martin, puts it up, can't get it to go, and Rodney with a rebound and a foul called on number 5, and we'll see if we can listen to see what her name is. I don't know who it is. They said the name, but she's not on the roster, so we can't help you out much there. That's only the first foul of this period for Evangel. 4 already on the Eagles. Jefflow with 2 fouls. Down the lane, kicks it in the corner. Victorine. Allen with a 3 straight away. Can't get it to go, but Victorine has her hands on the ball, and it ends up coming out into Courtney Austin's hands, and here comes number 5, whoever that is, puts it up, can't get it to go. Jefflow knocked down, out of bounds off of her. So going back over what I was telling you about the foul situation. 2 for Jefflow, 2 for Spiegel, 2 for Malumba, 2 for Preciado, and 3 on Jones. Oh, we're looking to see, yes, Sophie Sparks is who that number 5 is. And there's a turnover as we're looking at the quick stats that are up, and so we now know who number 5 is. That's Sophie Sparks. 30-11 with 6:22 to go. Allen down the lane. Left-hand runner can't go. Tipped around, and it goes out of bounds, and it goes off of Ashley Martin. So we'll put number 5 into the ball game and write her down as Sophie Sparks. Coach Lusinger going deep into the bench. Kylie Moore back in. Bailey Harmon out. Preciado in the game with 2 fouls. Allen against Sparks. Victorine on the floor. And Coach Davis takes the timeout. Taylor Victorine with a steal on the floor. Nowhere to go. 30-second timeout. So we'll see. Let you see if we can hear a little bit from the Envy Dance team. All right, we're back. 6:08 to go. Lady Eagle basketball right in front of their own bench. Lene Rodney ready to bring it in. It's Rodney, Allen, Victorine, Martin, and Preciado. So only 2 of the starters on the floor right now for the Lady Eagles, but they've got a 19-point lead here in the first period. Cheyenne Allen looking for something, gets it to Rodney. She'll look for something. She's got a height advantage over Sparks. Pushes her way through. Preciado inside Rodney. She banks it up and in. 32-11, 5:40 to go. Here's Vaught. 2 fouls on her. She gets it inside to Votes. Back to Vaught. Tries to get it in the lane. It's congested down there. Saved by Martin. Into Preciado, who gets it to Rodney. Corner it comes, Victorine. She's got a three lined up and hits it. Taylor Victorine, 35-11. Lady Eagles look like they're on a mission tonight. Sometimes they have a slow start. Sometimes they have a slow middle where they settle for threes and miss quite a bit. Not in this case. There's Votes with a cleanup rebound put back. So Allen will bring it back. 4:50 to go. Rodney going to get his pick from Allen. Got Moore on her. Just takes it to the hoop. One hand, right hand, up and in. 16 points in the ball game for Lene Rodney. She's got more points than Evangel does. Victorine down the lane goes Moore. Lays it up and in. And a timeout call by Coach Davis in a hurry. He didn't like the way that was looking at. We'll see what. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll just stay here with it. Scoring for the Lady Eagles, Lene Rodney was 16. 7 points for Mercedes Jefflow. 5 points Ashley Martin off the bench. 3 points for Taylor Victorine off the bench. 2 points for Natalia Spiegel off the bench. 2 points for Crimson Jones. 2 points for Gloria Malumba. Jones, Rodney, Martin, Victorine, and Preciado. Preciado standing in the left-hand corner where she loves to shoot threes from. Rodney takes the pressure, and there will be a foul on a reach-in, and that looks like that'll go on Kylie Moore, perhaps. If it is, that would be her first personal foul. It is on Moore. And that will send Lene Rodney to the free throw line, 67.8% free throw shooter. She's got 16 in the ball game already. First free throw good, 17. We've played basically 1.5 periods, and she's got 17 points right now. 38-15. Second shot crawls in. 39-15. She's got 18 of the 39. And here comes Vaught across half court. She's playing with 2 fouls. Moore, free throw line jumper on the way, comes up short. Martin with a rebound, ahead to Preciado. It's 2-on-1. She tries to get it to Rodney. It's tipped, but it ends up back in Lene Rodney's hands. She's got 20 in the first half. That's Roach in the ball game and tries to get it inside, and that's 25 Bailey Billou, who put the shot up. A 6'3" freshman out of Salem, Missouri, had her shot blocked. Martin with a bank shot up and in. Everything going in right now for the Lady Eagles. They're shooting a tremendous percentage, and I will tell you that based off of that one, I'll tell you in just a second. Billou into the corner. This is Cawthon with a 3. Can't get it to go, and Martin with a rebound. Lady Eagles right now are shooting 53% from the floor. Preciado going to pull it back out. She doesn't like taking the ball to the hoop much. Rodney will shoot a 3, and it rolls in. Spun in on her, and a timeout called by Evangel with a score 46-15, 23 points for Lene Rodney. And here comes the Envy Dance team, so we'll let you see them. Envy Dance team, 2:55 to go here in period number 2, 46-15. Lene Rodney with 23 so far. See if we can get you a score on the other game that's going on tonight. In the corner, long three on the way, misses everything. Vaught chases it down, saves it, gets it to Emma Lander. And through the lane, but we'll have a foul called. Cheyenne Allen, only the first one on her, so she's not in foul trouble yet. Alexis Roach at the free throw line, shooting what looks like a pair. They're in the bonus from here on out. First one is good. Her first point of the ball game. 46-16, a 30-point lead with 2:29 to go. Roach, second free throw, also good. 46-17. Moore picks up Allen as she comes across half court. Rodney, Preciado, getting the pick. Goes back, looks inside, can't find anybody, skips it across. Victorine had it. She comes out. Allen back around to Preciado. Inside it goes to Rodney, and a foul will be called on Bailey Harmon underneath the basket. That's her second personal foul. It's only the third team foul against Evangel in this half of basketball, or this period rather. Preciado. Victorine in the corner. She's got two people on her. Preciado looks for a shot. She's going to be called for a travel as she spun and took a little extra step to get open. It was kind of obvious. 2:04 to go. That's turnover number 9 against the Eagles. 12 turnovers for Evangel. This is Moore. Rodney's guarding Vaught. Kept her fairly quiet with 5. That's Vaught with a basketball. She's going to go down the lane, kick it back over. Moore with a 3 on the way. Side iron, no good. Rebounded and kicked back out. Ends up in Vaught's hands after it was knocked out of Lander's hands. Here's Moore with another 3, and that one's good. Kylie Moore, 5 points for her. Lander with 6. Moore and Vaught with 5 each. 46-20. Victorine. Preciado, ball fake inside, tries to get it to Martin, but another turnover. Back-to-back turnovers for Preciado, a travel and a bad pass. Harmon with a 3 on the way and hits, and it looks like Evangel now having a little spark as they've cut the lead with back-to-back 3s. 1 minute to go in this first half. Second quarter. Rodney asks for a clear out, gets a bump, puts it off the glass, can't get it to go. Vaught with a rebound. Evangel with a chance to cut into it a little bit more. It was 30 just a moment ago. It's 23 now. Inside it goes Lander against Martin. Martin going to be called for the foul. Thought she had all ball, but she's going to pick up the foul. And that's her second personal foul. Well, they say it's her first foul. They got it up on the board in a hurry. 13 fouls against Central. 7 so far for Evangel. Lander at the line. She's got 6. She's got 2 free throws here. Lander, it looks like maybe a 70% shooter as I look across my sheet, and I'll tell you in just a second as I can try and get that for you. No, it's a 44% free throw shooter, but she gets both of those to go. And it's an 8-0 run. And Jefflo's back in the ball game. 9 seconds difference between shot clock and game clock. Jefflo with 7 points and 2 fouls. Here comes Rodney. Jefflo's going to try and run Roach into that pick right there. They screen off of it. Martin with a pick. Victorine around it. Tries to pass it inbounds. It's knocked down, and it'll be a shot clock violation. Allen back in. Jefflow will probably come out with her 2 fouls. She was in for offensive purposes. Caruth going to check in. And Preciado with her 2 fouls is going to check out. 8.8 to go. And Bailey Harmon back in the ball game for the Lady Crusaders. Moore with it. Tries to go to the basket. Harmon, fake. 3 on the way. No good. Doesn't draw anything. And we are at halftime. Our halftime score, 46-25. We'll see if the dance team doesn't look like they're going to do anything. So let's go to a commercial. And we're going to run our long set of commercials. And we'll be back.
At last, an approach to teaching and learning that connects the traditional classroom to the real world at Central Methodist University. Now you can learn the way you live and the way you'll work with the new Digital U, available only on the campus of CMU. Be more.
Here at Rick Ball Ford Lincoln, my team is driven to be different. Different in a great way because we're going to give you the very best customer satisfaction anywhere. One of the parts about our dealership you will love is our 1995 oil changes. You get a free alignment check, you get a free multi-point inspection, you get a free car wash. Everybody will get all of that combined for $19.95. Stop by today or come visit us at rickball.com.
When you buy a used car, how do you know that hasn't been in an accident? Experience water damage or worse, have major engine problems. This is Kyle Wymuth with WK. Here, all pre-owned vehicles less than 10 years old and under 100,000 miles come standard with peace of mind, wrapped up inside a 6-month, 6,000-mile powertrain warranty. And because we sell more vehicles than anyone in West Central Missouri, we get more quality trades, so we don't have to shop the used car auctions. For used car peace of mind, visit WK in Sedalia, Boonville, and at WKFamily.com.
How do you make traditional education more effective for today's job market? You transform it at Central Methodist University. Now the only limit to your education is your imagination. The new Digital U, available only on the campus of CMU. Be more.
0% for 72 months, plus generous cash savings on our most popular trucks and SUVs now at WK. Enjoy 0% for 72 months, plus cash back on Silverado and Sierra trucks, most Buick SUV models, and the Acadia Terrain and the all-new 2020 Equinox. Winter is here, and there's no better time to get behind the wheel of a powerful new four-wheel drive than now at WK in Sedalia, WK Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram in Boonville, and at WKFamily.com.
You were cutting up paper? What's that for?
Yeah, what was that all about?
That you guys have been arguing about how the dealership's going to be named in the future. So I just thought we'd cut up the names and put an equal amount in there and then have a drawing, and that's what the name will be.
Hey, Ryan and Ross, can you come look at this trade-in?
Rick Ball Auto Group.
All right, that's a
Dang.
They all say Rick Ball.
They're all Rick Ball Auto Group.
And don't forget, shop us online at rickball.com.
We're back. It's halftime, 46-25 Lady Eagles. We'll take a look real quick at some halftime stats for you. Field goal percentage in the ball game, Evangel 21.2%, Central 55.6%. Evangel 7 of 33 from the floor, Central 20 of 36. Free throws 9 of 10 for Evangel for 90%, 3 of 5 for Central, 60%. Three-point shooting 2 of 10 for Evangel for 20%, 3 of 9 for Central for 33.3%. Rebounding department, Hang on, because we got one of those numbers wrong, and I'll fix that for you while we're talking about it. There we go. Central's got 26 rebounds to 19 for Evangel. Offensive rebounds, 9 offensive rebounds by Evangel, 8 for Central. In the turnover category, 11 turnovers for the Eagles, 12 turnovers for the Lady Crusaders. As we'll get the scoreboard put back up so you can see it here at halftime. As I'll go back and give you a few more stats as we go along here. Off of the bench, 12 points off of Central's bench, only 4 bench points for Evangel. Points in the paint, 34 for Central, 10 for Culver. So 34 of the 46 points have come inside the lane for the Lady Eagles. Second chance points, 10-9 in favor of the Lady Eagles. Points off of turnovers, 17 for Central, 8 for Evangel. Scoring leaders for Central Methodist first. Lene Rodney with 23, 7 points for Mercedes Jefflow, 7 points for Ashley Martin. 3 points for Taylor Victorine, 2 points for Natalia Spiegel, 2 points Crimson Jones, 2 points Gloria Malumba. For Evangel, they are led. Emma Lander with 8, 5 points for Lexi Vaught, 5 points for Kylie Moore. 3 points for Bailey Harmon, 2 points each for Brianna Votes and Alexis Roach. And that's it, 46-25. The foul situation will come into play at some point, possibly in this ball game for the Lady Eagles. Crimson Jones with 3, 2 fouls on Mercedes Jefflow, 2 fouls on Natalia Spiegel, 2 fouls on Gloria Malumba, 2 fouls on Veronica Preciado, 1 foul on Ashley Martin, 1 foul on Cheyenne Allen. Total of 13 fouls called on the Lady Eagles in the first half. For Evangel, Bailey Harmon's got 2 fouls, Lexi Vaught with 2, and 1 foul for Sophie Sparks, 1 foul for Kylie Moore, 1 foul for Brianna Votes, and that's it. They only had 7 total fouls in the first half. So that's where we sit right now. We've still got about 5 minutes plus to go here in our halftime. So we'll recap. It was 22-7 at the end of the first period. And then at halftime, you see the score as it's on the scoreboard there at 46-25. We're going to take another quick break, run a couple more ads for our sponsors. We want to thank those that make this possible for us to come do the ball games for you. And this is my last broadcast if the Lady Eagles hold on and win this. The next ball game, the championship game, will be handled by one of the ESPNs, whether it's ESPNU, ESPN3, I don't know, but somebody from ESPN will be here for that. So this is my final broadcast of the year, and I've enjoyed it, and I hope that you have enjoyed the sights and sounds from Central Methodist over the past month or so of doing ball games. So we're going to go ahead and run a couple of ads. We want to thank WK. Their 2 dealerships. They have a dealership. The GM dealership is in Sedalia. The Ford dealership is in Boonville, and they carry all 19 American-made vehicles, including Jeep and all the Dodge Ram trucks and all of that. And then also Rick Ball. They have dealerships in Sedalia and Boonville. Rick Ball GM, their superstore in Boonville. And then their Ford dealership is in Sedalia. So both of those, along with Central Methodist University, helps us pay the bills and get things on the air. So we're going to go ahead and take a break. We'll probably run about a minute and a half, 2 minutes worth of ads. And then we'll be back with more information and the start of period number 3 here on the Eagle Sports Network.
0% for 72 months, plus generous cash savings on our most popular trucks and SUVs now at WK. Enjoy 0% for 72 months, plus cash back on Silverado and Sierra trucks, most Buick SUV models, and the Acadia Terrain and the all-new 2020 Equinox. Winter is here, and there's no better time to get behind the wheel of a powerful new four-wheel drive than now at WK in Sedalia, WK Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram in Boonville, and at WKFamily.com.
How do you make traditional education more effective for today's job market? You transform it at Central Methodist University. Now the only limit to your education is your imagination. The new Digital U, available only on the campus of CMU. Be more.
Cutting up paper? What's that for? Yeah, what was that all about?
That you guys have been arguing about how the dealership's going to be named in the future. So I just thought we'd cut up the names and put an equal amount in there and then have a drawing, and that's what the name will be.
Hey, Ryan and Ross, can you come look at this trade-in?
Rick Ball Auto Group.
All right, that's a
Hey,
they all say Rick Ball.
They're all Rick Ball Auto Group.
And don't forget, shop us online at Rick.
At last, an approach to teaching and learning that connects the traditional classroom to the real world at Central Methodist University. Now you can learn the way you live and the way you'll work with the new Digital U, available only on the campus of CMU. Be more.
We're back. It's halftime, a minute and a half to go before halftime is over. Your score 46-25 in favor of the Lady Eagles as they look for victory number 30 on the season, which would tie the all-time record for wins in a season and would move them onto the Hart Championship game on Monday night. And the last time I looked at for a score a little while ago, on that side, William Penn was up by 6 with 9 minutes to go in the third period. It was 33-27 was the score I saw at that point in time. So that's what's going on in the other. I can pull that up from time to time, and I will. So I will get back to where I was, hopefully, in just a second. There we go. I'll try and pull it up. We're about ready to go as both teams are back out. So we're under 20 to go as Evangel is having a conversation over on their bench. And they're back out. It's Vaught, Moore, Lander, Harmon, and Cawthon, the original starters. And it looks like the original starters are back in for the Lady Eagles as well. Allen, Rodney, Malumba, Jones, and Jefflow as we're waiting for the clock to get straightened out and the officials to be happy with it, and we're ready to go. Moore with the basketball, Allen on her. We're underway, second half action, third period. Moore looks for something inside, can't find anything. Looks like they're going to be more patient with the basketball, as Moore's had it for the first 15, 16 seconds of this period so far. Inside they try to go. That's Harmon tried to get it inside. Knocked away. Harmon ends up with the ball back again. Moore down the lane, has her shot blocked, and Jones gets it to Jeff Lowe in the first possession of the second half for the Lady Eagles. Jones, Rodney. Jones inside, spins it up and in. Rodney with 23. They're putting the numbers back up on the scoreboard. Vaught with a shot, won't go. Jefflow comes out to Malumba, lays it up and spins around and out. She gets her own rebound and tries to put it back up, and I think that's going to be a foul on Vaught, and if it is, that's number 3 on Lexi Vaught. Alexis Roach in. Bailey Harmon goes out. Vaught stays in. She's too valuable. She's a smart player. She's a senior. Coach losing her confidence that she'll play with the fouls and not pick up her 4th right away. Gloria Malumba puts it in. That's her 3rd point of the ball game. 48-25. Second one goes. 50, yeah, it was 49, and then she made that one to make it 50. Vaught with the basketball in the backcourt. Rodney on her. Skips it ahead to Lander. Back to Vaught. She pulls up for a 3 as nobody comes to get her. Allen with the rebound. Jones. Jefflow almost eluded her, but she gets it back. She's got Vaught on her. Pulls back out. Inside it goes Malumba with a nice seal. Gets it to crawl up over the rim and in. Gloria Malumba with 6. And the lead's 52-25. Moore with the basketball. Into the corner it goes to Cawthon. She has yet to score. She's the freshman of the year in the conference. Vaught with a 3, won't go. Jones with a rebound. Got players on her. Gets it to Allen, who's going to run it up the floor. Rodney on the right side. Tries to get it inside to Malumba, but it's too tall. And Cawthon with a steal. Down the lane, Moore kicks it. Vaught in the corner with a 3 from there and hits that one. Lexi Vaught, 8 points in the ball game for her. Coach Davis tells his girls to get down and do some work. Here goes Jefflow, step back, comes up short, and Vaught with a rebound. And a blocking foul called on Crimson Jones, and that'll be number 4 on Jones. And Veronica Preciado quickly up off the bench will come in, and Jones with her 4 fouls will go sit down. Brianna Votes back in, and number 5, Sophie Sparks, into the game, and that's Sparks with the basketball. Know nothing about her. She wasn't listed on the game day roster. Inside it goes. Back out. This is Votes against Malumba. Puts it up, spins it off the backboard and in. Votes with her 4th point of the ball game, and Rodney inbounds the ball, and Allen will bring it up on the right-hand side. Back to Rodney with her 23 first half points. Inside it goes. Back out, around to Preciado. Malumba going to try and go baseline. Tries to get it in the lane to Rodney, but it's taken away by Vaught. Sparks ahead, underneath. Almost too far, and now it's kicked back out as they had the ball within a foot of the basket. Didn't take that shot, take a 3 instead. And we'll have a foul called, and that'll either go on Allen or Jefflow, and it's going to go on Mercedes Jefflow, and that's her 3rd personal foul. She's got 3. Allen's got 4, and 4 other players have 2. So Alexis Roach at the free throw line. First free throw is good. She's got 3 points, and I think they've all come from the free throw line, and they have. 52-31. Second one in front of the rim, no good, and Rodney with a rebound. She's got 9 rebounds. She's almost on a double-double right now. Jeff Lowe thought about a three. Now she's going to drive past Vaught, who's got foul trouble. And Jeff Lowe puts it up and in. She's got 9. She's got 3 fouls. Vaught's got 3. So Vaught will try and draw a charge, and Jeff Lowe's going to try and draw a foul of any kind. Coffin from the corner. High shot won't go, but inside. And that is number 13, Brianna Votes, puts it back up, and Malumba picks up her 3rd foul. Malumba with her 3rd foul. So Malumba's got 3 on the court right now. Jeff Lowe's got 3 on the court. Preciado on the court with 2. First free throw by Votes is good. Then over on the bench, you've got Jones with 4. Spiegel with 2. Both free throws good. 54-33, 21-point advantage with just under 6 to go. Rodney hasn't scored yet. Jeff Lowe. Rodney's posted up inside. Gets it back. Jeff Lowe to the baseline, drops it off to Malumba. She goes up, lays it in, scores, and she's fouled. As Jeff Lowe was jockeying against Alexis Roach, who's 3 inches shorter and at least 3 years younger. 3 years less experience on the college level than Mercedes Jeff Lowe. Malumba's free throw, back of the rim, no good. Jeff Lowe almost a foul over the back. And they finally get it off, and this is Sporks, and Jeff Lowe's got her eye on her. Into the corner it goes. That's Coffin. Back to Sparks. Vaught with a 3 and hits it. She's got 11 in the ball game now, back-to-back. She's got 2 threes in this period. She's got 11, and it's a 20-point advantage for the Lady Eagles. Preciado on the left wing. Rodney goes inside, banks it up, can't get it to go. Save from going out of bounds by Votes. Sparks down the floor in a hurry. Almost travels. Vaught, almost a foul on Jeff Lowe. As they got the ball inside to Roach. Here goes Vaught around. Stops in the lane, tries to bank it in. Can't get it to go. Gets her own rebound, puts it up and in. Alexis Vaught all of a sudden has come alive as she's got 8 in this quarter and 13 in the ball game, and it's under 20 at 18 now. See who Vaught's guarding. She's guarding Cheyenne Allen. Preciado reverses, kicks it over. Allen with a wide open 3 in the air and good. Cheyenne Allen. Her first points of the ball game, and it's a 21-point advantage with 4:25 to go here in period number 3. Vaught feeling it right now. That's Votes with a jumper from just around the free throw line, and it's good. All of a sudden, Evangel has heated up because they were shooting about 20% in the first half, and they're up to 25, so it's an improvement. And Coach Davis told me that both ball games this year, Evangel shot the ball very, very well in the game. So there's a foul, and that'll go on Coffin. Her first. Malumba checks out. Ashley Martin checks in. 3:59, 19-point advantage. Allen back to Preciado. She's going to reverse. Into the corner to Allen, who just hit a 3. Thought about it again. Started to bounce to shoot, but didn't. Preciado. Jeff Lowe. She's going to launch a 3 and hit it. Mercedes Jeff Lowe with a long 3. She's got 12 in the ball game. And we have got a whistle to blow. Don't know what that's all about. But it stopped the game momentarily. 29 now on the shot clock. Roach to bring it in. Gets it in to Caruth. Back to Roach. Sparks has the ball knocked away from her. Roach has it back. Still not across half court, and a 10-second violation against Evangel as they did not get it over. As the shot clock is at 19 and they took it out of bounds at 29, so that's correct. Kylie Moore back into the ball game. Coffin checks out. Rodney into Jeff Lowe, out at half court by the Eagles emblem. She's got more on her, so she's got a height advantage there as well. 6-inch height advantage. Into the corner, Preciado, who loves that shot, rings up a three. Her first points of the ball game. And it's 25 now. It was down to 19 just a moment ago. Back-to-back threes have it up to 25. Vote inbounds again, or onside against Jeff Lowe, and that'll be Jeff Lowe's fourth foul. And she'll go to the bench. And Taylor Victorine will check in. So on the bench, Allen with 4 and Jeff Lowe with 4. Taylor Victorine, I say it each time she comes into the ball game. She's a spark plug. She's a defensive player who can fire threes. She is always around the basketball, knocking it loose, picking it up, doing something with it. First free throw rattles around and crawls in. As Votes with her 9th point of the ball game. Back at the line, already 4 fouls against the Lady Eagles, only 3 against Evangel. So the next foul will put Evangel in the bonus. 65-42, and here comes Allen on the run. One of the few players not in foul trouble, Victorine. Rodney to the basket, steps around, has her shot blocked, no foul call, and it ends up in the hands of Moore. Moore Sparks with a 3 on the way and hits it. Sophie Sparks, and it's back to 20. So back and forth, 19 to 25, back to 20. Preciado has it knocked out of her hands, and the official says it touched her last, but I think it went down and touched the baseline or the sideline, and then she picked it up. And the ball's called out of bounds. A couple more subs in. Sparks goes out. Roach goes out. Chisholm into the ball game. And Bailey Harmon back into the game. 2:25 to go and a 20-point advantage. Evangel's gotten it under 20 a couple of times, but not been able to make any more dent in it other than that. Rodney almost with a steal. Vaught with another 3. She's hit several in a row. Misses that one. Victorine in trouble in the corner. Hooks it out of there to Allen, who gets it ahead to Rodney. She got Preciado all by herself. Managed to get the ball there. Harmon getting her way, but Preciado puts it in. Veronica Preciado with her 5th point. Back to 22. This is Chisholm with the basketball with Victorine on her. Moore. Preciado with 2 fouls. Harmon wants to go around, pulls back up. Vote inside against Martin. Up and in. Brianna Votes. With her 12th point of the ball game, gets it back to 20 again. Rodney going to carry the load. She hasn't scored here in this third period. She's got 23 just like her number. She had those all in the first half. She goes down the lane, lays it up, scores the basket, and she's fouled. Lene Rodney, 25 points, right on cue. Foul goes on Chisholm, her first personal foul. Checking back in, Emma Lander. Checking out, Brianna Votes. 1:18 to go. Rodney's free throw is good. 26 for her, and it's 70-47 with a minute and something left here in period number 3. Ball's tipped. Lander ends up with it. Down the lane to Harmon. She's going to go to the hoop. Foul by Allen, I'm suspecting. It's only her second personal foul, but it'll be 2 free throws for Bailey Harmon. Harmon in the ball game with 3 points. Back of the rim, no good on the first free throw attempt. As Evangel was 14 of 16 from the free throw line. The Eagles 6 of 9. Second free throw is good. Allen on the run. Down the lane. Puts a left-hander up. Can't get it to go. Tipped around, and it ends up in Harmon's hands. And Allen picks up her third personal foul, trying to go for a steal. And Bailey Harmon will go back to the free throw line and shoot a pair. So 3 on her, 4 on Jeff Lowe, 4 on Crimson Jones. Two on Preciado, 2 on Spiegel. First free throw is good. 5 points in the ball game, 21-point advantage for the Lady Eagles. Second one is also good. I saw Bailey Harmon play in high school. She's from Walnut Grove. I saw her in high school for 2 years in some district and playoff action. Very good player in high school. Good player here in college as well. Victorine on the left wing. Runs away from a double team. Tries to get it to Preciado, but Harmon gets it back. And following it up is Chisholm. No call on the original, as Preciado could have picked up another foul. And it's an 18-point game. Less than a second difference between shot clock and game clock. Taylor Victorine thought about a 3, but knows they're playing for 1. Allen in trouble on the sideline. Now gets it to Victorine. She could have gone to the basket, but again, not wanting to do that. Now she's got it, and she's going to fire a 3 on the way, and it comes up just short. Tipped around by Martin, but it ends up in Chisholm's hands. No foul. And there is the end of quarter number 3 with the score 70-52 in favor of the Lady Eagles. And we'll let you see the Envy Dance team again out at midcourt. So a little Beatles music there for the dance team, Envy Dance team. They've got banners up here, 2017 top 10 national finish, 2018 a top 10 national finish. And I've seen several area players in my end of the world that have or athletes that are coming here to be part of the dance team and whatnot next year. So into the ball game for the Lady Eagles is Elizabeth Spencer, number 3. The multicolored ponytail on the left side. Preciado looks inside, gets it to Rodney at the free throw line. Ball fake against Moore, puts it up, gets it to go, and she's fouled. Rodney in the ball game now with 28. Kylie Moore, her second personal foul. Free throw is good. And there is almost the steal. Jumper on the way from Moore. Gets the roll, and it's good. 73-54, 7 points for Moore in the ball game. William Penn up 18 against Clark. So that one's being stretched out a little bit as well, as is this one. Malumba back in the ball game, way out on the wing, gets it to Allen. 7 on the shot clock. Pull-up jumper from the free throw line. Cheyenne Allen hits it. Everything going well right now for the Lady Eagles. They're up 21 with just under 9 to go. That was Lander with the shot that wouldn't go. Preciado brings it up. She'll give it to Allen and go to the corner. Allen's going to fire a three and hit it. Cheyenne Allen with back-to-back baskets. She's got 8 in the ball game now. Moore to Harmon against Rodney. Spins, puts it up off the glass, no good. Malumba with a rebound and a foul underneath. Second team foul of the period. Kylie Moore with her third personal foul. Harmon checks out. Moore checks out. Roach checks back in, as does Cawthon. Allen brings it up. Back to Rodney with her 29 in the ball game. Spencer. Preciado. Behind her back, down the lane. Can't get it to go anywhere. Malumba kicks it back out, but there's nobody there as Spencer was headed towards the basket. So a turnover. Number 17 against the Eagles in this ball game. 8 minutes to go in period number 4. As Lander with it. Roach looks inside. Lady Eagles weathering the storm so far. There's Spencer with a foul. Basket will count by Roach. She's got 5. Spencer with her first foul. Kylie Moore back in. Brianna Votes back in. Lander checks out, as does Sparks. Free throw is good. 18 of 21 from the free throw line. So Evangel picking up lots of points from the line. Preciado pulls back. 3 on the way. Too hard, too long. And Moore with a rebound. Down. Going to put it up. Can't get it to go. Malumba had her hands on it momentarily. Goes out of bounds off the hands of Votes. And it'll be Central Methodist basketball underneath the Evangel basket. 7:33 to go. 21-point advantage for the Lady Eagles as they approach their season average. They're averaging just over 88 a game. There's Spencer underneath. Puts it up. Has it partially blocked. Gets it back. And travels. No timeout call by Coach Davis. As that happened, we'll keep it here as it's going to be a 30-second timeout, I believe. So we'll just keep it here. We'll tell you that, see if the camera crew is going to pick up. They're going to go get the dance team, so we'll let you listen and watch them. Lene Rodney leads the Lady Eagles with 29. She had 23 at halftime. It is Central ball underneath her own basket. 18 on the shot clock. 7:21 to go here in period number 4. It comes into Rodney. She's got more on her. Spencer looks inside. Back to Rodney. And a 3-second violation called on the Lady Eagles underneath. Turnover number 18 in the ball game. Evangel basketball. It will be Roach to get it in. Gets it into Votes. Hands it off to Cawthon, who gives it to Vaught. Ahead it comes to Moore. She runs it down. Got Preciado on her. Lots of pick action going. Vaught thought about a long 3. Drives to the basket. Malumba stops her there, and Spencer ends up with the ball in her hands. Elizabeth Spencer trying to get to the basket, and it's stolen away by Moore as she slides to her knees to get to it. She gets it back from Vaught. Into the corner, Roach drives baseline. Has her shot rejected by Malumba underneath the basket. Jefflow back into the ball game with her 4 fouls, and Liz Spencer checks out. She's been out with an ankle injury for quite a while. This is her first action in quite a bit. Roach, top of the key. Comes around. Jumper on the way, no good. Malumba taken down by Vaught, and that'll be Vaught's 4th personal foul. Lexi Vaught with her 4th foul. She's got 13 in the ball game. That's team foul number 3 on Evangel, as we've got 6:25 to go. Winner of this game plays on Monday for the championship. If it stays the way it is, Lady Eagles will be here at home against William Penn. And I think William Penn has the other victory over the Eagles this year in overtime here. Allen with a runner on the baseline, can't get it to go. Rodney keeps tipping it one-handed. She finally pulls it down and shoots and has it go off the rim, but she's going to go to the free throw line. And I look, William Penn did defeat the Lady Eagles here, 62-60 in overtime. Three-pointer from the right-hand corner, falling out of bounds as time was running out. Won that ball game for William Penn. They would be here if everything holds up the way it is right now. They would be here Monday night. Rodney with 30 in the ball game now. 6:02 to go. 22-point advantage. Makes them both, and we've got a sub coming in. Sophie Sparks back in. Moore heads out. As just about everybody over on that bench, except for maybe 2 ball players, have been in the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus the 5 on the floor. So 12 players have played. Sparks, bump, there, won't go. Allen with a rebound. She gets it up the floor. Preciado inside Malumba. Had Rodney open but didn't get the ball there. Could not deliver a pass. Jeff Lowe says, I'll take a long 3. Won't go. Malumba over the back. And I think she fouls out of the ball game. Oh, only her 4th. So she's still in. So Jeff Lowe's got 4. Jones has got 4. Malumba's got 4. And Jones checks back in with her 4 fouls. She hasn't played much since she picked up. She hadn't played at all since she picked up foul number 4 early in the 3rd period, but she's back in now. She's well underneath her average. She only has 4 in the ball game. Vaught with a long 3, can't get it to go, tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Evangel as I look. Jones averages 11.2 on the season. She has 4 because of foul trouble. Martin back in. Allen gets a break. So Ashley Martin back in the ball game. And it comes to Vaught, behind the back, away from Jeff Lowe, to the basket, left hand, comes up short. Allen with a rebound. Lene Rodney with a double-double. Jeff Lowe misses, and Preciado is going to pick up a foul going for the rebound. Rodney's got 31 points and 11 rebounds. That's Preciado's 4th foul. So, Jones with 4. Jeff Lowe with 4. Preciado with 4. And who else? Malumba's got 4, and she's over on the bench right now. So 3 players on the floor, and they say Preciado's only got 3. Okay, so I'll be amended on that. Coffin ahead of the pack. Preciado's going to pick up her. Doesn't pick up her 4th foul. Has the shot blocked from behind. She blocks the shot from behind. Coffin gets up. Can't believe that there's not a foul called. There's not. It's out of bounds. Evangel ball underneath their own basket as Martin just looks for a cutter. Coffin has it again. Let's see if she wants to go back to the basket and try and avenge that. Harmon with a push off gets away with it. Sparks with a 3 on the way, can't get it to go. Jeff Lowe comes out with it, and it's 3-on-2 if she wants to hurry. She doesn't. She's going to pull it back out. Preciado. Jones trying to figure out, and a blocking foul as Sparks tries to draw foul number 5 on Crimson Jones. Second foul on Sparks, and it looks like Jones is going to go to the free throw line and shoot a pair. First free throw is good. 81-57. 5 points for Crimson Jones in the ball game. Makes them both. 82-57, 25-point advantage. 4:38 to go. Vaught, 13 points in the ball game, right at her average. And there is an offensive foul called on Bailey Harmon as Jones, with her 4 fouls, takes a charge. Mike Davis, head coach of the Lady Eagles, likes that play. Rodney to Jefflow, 4.5 to go in this fourth period. Lady Eagles, I believe, are like 4th in NAIA Division I in scoring average with just over 88. Jefflow has her pass knocked down, goes out of bounds as Harmon knocked it down. Kylie Moore back in. This Coach Lusinger uses a revolving door over there on her bench. She's got a whole bunch of players, and only 2 of them haven't played in this game. Knocked out of bounds by Harmon again. Bailey Harmon in high school was a point guard, and she was a nightmare. Knocked out of bounds again. This will be the 3rd time that the Eagles have tried to inbound the ball. Jefflow says throw it out away, and Jefflow gets it. She's got Moore on her, 3 on the shot clock. Jones puts it up at the buzzer, doesn't go, doesn't draw anything. Shot clock violation, 2nd time in the ball game that's happened. 4 minutes to go, and Cheyenne Allen's going to come back in. And Veronica Preciado checks out. 5 points for Preciado. This is Kylie Moore up the court, cross half court. Lexi Vaught fouled by Ashley Martin, and that's only her 2nd foul, so she's in okay shape. 2 players on the floor for Central with 4 fouls, another one with 3. A couple of players on the bench with foul trouble. Harmon. Moore. Double team coming at Moore. She's going to get it over to Cawthon. Underneath to Lander. She loses the control of it, tries to pass it inbounds. Tied up, Martin and Lander. It will go Evangel way with 3:36 to go, 82-57. Looks like the Lady Eagles will be back here Monday night to play William Penn, as they were ahead by 18 when last I checked. Cawthon with a 3, can't get it to go. Rodney checks in with her 12th rebound of the ball game. Allen going to stand out, directing traffic. Looks like the Lady Eagles want to run a little clock this time down the floor, as Allen just skips around on Vaught. Vaught's got 4 fouls, so she really can't do a whole lot about it. She tries to reach in and get the ball, but she can't. Jefflow behind the back, almost loses the ball, ends up on the floor. And it'll be tied up, and now the Eagles will get it on the alternating possession. As down on the floor is Crimson Jones and Mercedes Jefflow. Four seconds on the shot clock. Coach Davis points out, so it's going to be a catch and shoot the ball from somewhere. Jefflow all the way across, has got a 3 lined up in the air and good. Mercedes Jefflow with 15 now in the ball game. 85-57. Vaught going to be fouled by, let's see if it's 23. If it goes on Rodney, it does. Her first. She stayed out of trouble the whole ball game. How about that? 2 free throws for Lexi Vaught. She's got 13 in the ball game. She is the leading scorer for Evangel. She's got 14. Brianna Votes off the bench has 12. And I think Vaught has now exceeded her average. As she averages 13, she now has 15. And it's a 26-point advantage for the Eagles, and they're just going to play catch. But Rodney throws it beyond the reach of Jefflow. Surprisingly, the Eagles have more turnovers in this ball game. That's 21 for them, 15 for Evangel. But the points off the turnovers, both sides with 20. Moore. Lander wants to go baseline, spins back out. Harmon down the lane, tries to find her way through. And we've got a foul called, and we'll see who fouls out of this one. And it's Crimson Jones because she's headed towards the bench. It's Jones who fouls out. It was either going to be her or Jefflo, one or the other. Malumba checks back in. She's got 4. So Crimson Jones fouls out with 6, well below her average. Harmon's first free throw rattles around, hits the all sides of the all around the round rim, and goes in. She's got 7 in the ball game. She averages 8. Misses the second. 85-60. Just a couple of points away from the average. I believe they average 86.7, so almost 87. Martin, Rodney, going to run some more clock to Jeff Lowe with 9. She tries to go to the hoop, and she'll be fouled underneath, and we'll see who that goes on. Standing there with her arms up was Lander. We'll see if Emma Lander is. Kylie Moore, that's her 5th personal foul. She will foul out. She fouls out with 7. Courtney Austin back in. Sadie Chisholm back in. Moore exits with the fouls. And also leaving was Cawthon. First free throw crawls in. 17 points now, or 16 points for Jefflo. She averages 19.5. She gets them both. She's got 17. The Lady Eagles are at their average of 86 point something, so they're at 87 with 2 minutes and 8 seconds to go. Austin. Harmon puts up a shot. It's blocked by Jefflo. Malumba ended up with it, and Jefflo brings it up. Slowed up in front of Harmon, trying to get a push out of Harmon, but that didn't happen. So Jefflo, got to be a count on her. She goes to the hoop, to Martin, lays it up and in. Ashley Martin with her 9th point of the ball game. Ahead to Vaught. She's going to take it to the hoop. Malumba bothers her enough that she misses. And we've got a jump ball, and that'll go the direction of Evangel with 1:30 to go. Before we get off the air, we'll try and get you the final score on the other ball game that's been going on. There's a long 3, no good. And Malumba with a rebound. That could be number 10 for her, so she's got double-digit rebounds as we're under 1:15 to go now. Jefflo with Chisholm on her. Back to Allen. 10 on the shot clock. Allen down the lane, gets to Malumba. Goes baseline, and a blocking foul will be called. And I think that is on Austin. It is her first personal foul. Malumba at the line. She's got 8. If she can make both of these, she would have a double-double. First free throw is good. Look and see during this break here. Final score, William Penn 71, Clark 55, so William Penn would come here. Yes, we'll go back and get ours. Malumba misses the second, so she may end up with 9 points and 11 rebounds. Vaught inside. Foul by Jefflo, and she'll foul out as Bailey Harmon scores. She's got 9, and Mercedes Jefflo stomps toward the bench. She fouls out with 17. Veronica Preciado back into the ball game. So Jefflo fouls out. She joins Crimson Jones on the bench with 5 fouls each. Missed the shot, and Rodney with a rebound. Ahead to Preciado. Could have gone on to the hoop. Now she may go on to it. Looking to run the clock. Back out it comes to Rodney. Rodney with 31 in the ball game. She also has 12 rebounds. Under 33 on the game clock. Shot clock at 9. I don't know that anybody's all that interested if they have another shot clock violation. Rodney may fire one from 23. She fires one up, comes up short. Malumba with a rebound, but since it didn't hit the rim, it is a shot clock violation with 22 seconds to go. 90-62. The outcome is decided, just not the final score. We're at 18. Harmon, Vaught, another three for her. Long, no good. Rebound. And a foul will be called as Courtney Austin got the rebound. She's fouled, and we'll see if another player is going to foul out. No, that's Ashley Martin. That's only her third for personal foul. 5.9 to go. We'll do a quick recap, and then we will get out of here and get ready for Monday night's ball game. That'll be an ESPN production of some sort. Right now it's scheduled for a 7 o'clock start, so come back to the Eagle Sports Network and watch the end of that. Second free throw, no good. Malumba with a block. They're telling her just stand there and hold the ball, and there's your final score, 90-63. Your final. Run down the scoring real quick. Lene Rodney with 31, 17 for Mercedes Jefflow, 9 points for Gloria Malumba, 9 points for Ashley Martin, 6 points for Crimson Jones, 6 points for Cheyenne Allen, 5 points for Veronica Preciado. Cheyenne Allen with 8, I missed that. 3 points for Taylor Victorine, and 2 points for Natalia Spiegel. So that ties the school record for 30 wins in a season for Central Methodist as they celebrate over on the side. So that'll be it. William Penn will be here Monday night for a ball game for the conference championship of this tournament. So that'll do it from Puckett Fieldhouse. 90-63 is the final. Again, this is my final broadcast. This is Charlie Brown. I have enjoyed being a part of the Eagle Sports Network. And we will see you at the ball game on Monday night when William Penn, the Statesman, come to town to play for the conference championship. And by doing that, no matter the outcome of that ball game, William Penn makes the national tournament. If the Eagles win, William Penn gets to go as the runner-up. If William Penn wins against Central, they get to go as the tournament champion. So either way, with that win, William Penn's going to be in the national tournament as well. So that'll do it from Puckett Fieldhouse, Fayette, Missouri, on the campus of Central Methodist University. This is Charlie Brown saying thanks for watching tonight, and we'll see you guys on Monday.